So, what exactly is Yuka and why do people use this application? So, it is an app that you can use on your smartphone or tablet, and it helps you learn more about the food that you buy. So, with this application, we are going to use our camera of our on our phone or iPad, and we're going to scan the barcode on either food packages, and you can also use it on cosmetic products. So lotion, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, you can also scan those items. And when you do scan these items, right, it's going to give you a rating to show you how healthy the food is or the cosmetic product, and they rank how healthy it is through the ingredients that are is inside that product. And we'll go over like the ingredients that it shows you and how to read the ingredients when we scan the product. It tells you like why that ingredient is bad. Usually some ingredients are banned in other countries, so they rank it on that type of scale. And also the if the ingredient is bad for the environment, so example like marine life, if it is going to affect the fish in the ocean, they also rate that food product or that cosmetic product poorly. But this app is all about how to make healthier choices when you shop. So when you're shopping next time, you can use this app to scan stuff, and you'll see whether or not it's, one, which is poor, or 100, it's a great product you should buy. Does anybody have any questions before we look at the app together? Okay. So I'm going to screen share my phone, and we are going to just look at the app and go over together. And if you have any questions, you could always say it in the chat or unmute yourself. What we are going to do is we're going to go to the App Store for iPhones and iPads. But if you have a Android phone, right, you can go to the Google Play Store. It's the triangle application, and it's like a rainbow color. And within the App Store or the Google Play Store, you want to look for the search bar. The search bar is usually at the top of the screen where we can type the app that we want to get. So in this case, we would be getting Yuka. And you want to look for, right, the caret symbol. Don't just click on whatever is at the top of the screen. Make sure you try to find that symbol. And it will say either get or install, and you can download it on your phone. But since I already have it, I think it would be good if you guys just follow along and watch me how I interact with the app before you do it on your own, because the first steps on your end is going to be downloading the app and creating an account before you're able to actually scan products. So if you see me do it first, then you could do the next steps. So this is the app. I'm going to open it up so we can see how it looks and how it works. So as soon as I open up the app, what I can see right away are my history, things that I have scanned in the past. So because I did this class on Tuesday, I encouraged everyone to bring in items they wanted me to scan. And then we started scanning people's food that they brought in, or and so on. So it says history at the top. That's what you will see. But what I want to focus on right now is the scan. How do we actually scan products so we can get a rating? So if you look at my screen, all the way at the bottom in the middle section is like a little scan icon, or it's the button in the middle of the screen. And when I tap on it, it immediately opens up my camera because it's waiting for me to scan something, a product of either cosmetic or food. And you could see that it's in the square. It's ready for me to scan something. So if I have this water bottle right here, what I can do is I can point my camera to the water bottle's barcode. So I have my camera, I'm pointing it, and here it goes. It scanned it. So I have my camera facing where the barcode is. Once it's there, you can see it scanned it right away. How do I know it scanned it? Well, if you look on the screen right now, you could see at the bottom, it just gave a rating for this water. And if with my finger, if I just lift it up, so if I just push it up with my finger, it's giving me a rating of this water, why it's not 100 out of 100, but 71 out of 100. So you could see it gives you the calories, saturated fat, sugar, but most importantly, it gives you additives. So it tells you what other products or ingredients are being used in this product. So if we look closely, we can tap on each one and see why, how many calories it has, what's on the scale. Obviously, green is good and red is going to mean bad. But if we look at additives, we could see they have 2 additives in this product. And if we click on more info, it will tell you what's inside of this water and if it's bad or not. It includes that in the product. And if we click on it again, it will tell you more about the ingredients, why it's in the product, and why the company uses it. Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, so let's go. So that was just water. Usually water doesn't have anything bad in it, and if it does, that wouldn't be a good sign. But let's now go over, right, kind of like a lotion, which is a cosmetic label. So the first thing that I do is with my camera, I look for where the barcode is. So I'll turn it around to try to find the barcode. I see it's on the back of the screen. And immediately with my camera, as soon as I point it at the barcode, it scans it. Once it's scanning it, it tells me right away at the bottom what is the rating. And if I want to read more on why it's 86 out of 100, once again, I could, with my finger, move it up, and it will tell me right away what are the ingredients in the product, why some of them are low risk and why some ingredients are fine, risk-free. And always, if you want to know more about why something is rated poor or why something is low risk, you can always tap on it to learn more about that ingredient and why they rate it low risk or poor or so on. It gives you a description of what the ingredient can do for you or how it can affect you in the long run. Any questions on that from anyone? So far, the products that I picked haven't given me a poor rating. Let's do another food product. So here I just have old-fashioned rolled oats. I turn it around. I look for the barcode. And right away, it scanned it and it gave it a 90 out of 100. The reason why it wasn't 100 out of 100 is if we look closely, all the way at the bottom, it says it may have too much calories. But this is really good information, especially if you're on some type of diet or you just want to be a bit healthier, because right away it will tell you how much protein you're getting from it, fiber, if you want to limit your sugar intake, all of that is listed on here. And you can do this with any of processed foods that you have that have a barcode. You could scan it. Another thing that I do want to show you is if we look at the bottom of my screen right now, we do have history, rec, scan, taps, and search. There are different places that we can go through. Recs means recommendations. So sometimes when you do scan a product and it's rated very poorly, the app will give you a recommendation of what you can have instead of that product. So these were all the products that we scanned together on Tuesday at the center. And if you look at the screen right now, anything that is on the left-hand side obviously was rated poorly or bad. But then if you look on the right-hand side, they're telling you instead of using this, you can use that. So this moisturizer lip balm was rated 0 out of 100. It
Wow.
had actually 2 hazardous ingredients in the lip balm.
Wow.
And if we tap on it, right, we can read a bit more of why it's banned and so on. Um, if you read at the bottom, it does say that the ingredient in it can be potential as a endocrine disruptor because it can block the effects of female hormones and interfere with thyroid hormone activity. Also, rare cases, it can cause severe irritation, like allergic reactions for the eyes, skin, and lungs. And and they even identify the sources. So you know exactly where they found this type of information. You can click on them and even read articles about how they got this information. So the good thing about this app is they back up the information with sources and it's not, they just didn't write a paragraph and then that's it, right? They make sure they have evidence of where they found it, whether it's a book or a website.
Mm.
But as you can see, right, it has many ingredients in here that it's hazardous, moderate risk, low risk. So they rated it 0 out of 100. So they said instead of using that chapstick,
Yeah.
you could use these recommendations and they're rated higher, right? 100 out of 100. Or this Sephora lip butter, 100 out of 100. So it tries to find products that are closely similar, right, but are using something organic.
Yeah.
Another thing that you guys may be familiar with is this Rice Krispie treat. This was also rated 0 out
Wow.
of 100 because of the amount of additives in it. So as you can see
Yeah.
here, you could always tap on it to look and see with your finger, just tap anywhere and it will open it up so you can see what's inside it. And then you can click on more info to read about the ingredients that are inside of this food product and read why it's bad and so on. And it says once again, BHT is believed to affect the thyroid and the sex hormones. But they use it in this product to have freshness so it could stay longer and not expire, but it also causes bad effects on our body. So it's really important to read these type of ingredients and what's going in your body. But the great thing about this is, once again, if you're someone that likes Rice Krispies, you like that kind of taste, coconut taste, it gives you different recommendations of something similar that is rated higher and is good for your body. So it always tries to find something that's either like the same taste, like flavor, or the same texture that's similar to it. Does anybody have any questions so far? So once again, those that just came in, this app is called Yuka, Yuka. You could get it on the App Store or the Google Play Store. And anyone that came in, once again, this is an app that you use to scan food products and cosmetic products, toothpaste, lotion, perfume, shampoo, conditioner. You can use that to and scan it, and it will tell you a rating and what's in it. I think I don't know, someone also had this, they brought this in on Tuesday, and it also had some additives in it that was rated bad. Of course, anything like with food coloring can also have a bad effect on our body. So they rated that as hazardous. And then they gave us a recommendation of all of these things. Usually things that are say excellent are the ones that are going to be rated 90 out of 100 or 100 out of 100. And then it goes down to good, which is like in the middle, but it's still going to have low risk additives in it. Another important thing is all the way at the bottom, once again, if you are going to be someone that you starts using this app, right? Of course, every single app at the bottom does have like a membership if you want it to be a membership. With becoming a member, you do get access to any product without having it physically with you, right? So for example, if you're really curious about a cereal that you love to eat every morning, but you didn't buy it this week, you can't really scan it, right? You would need the barcode of it. So with the membership, yes, you could search any product without having to scan it. And you could also have food preferences. So if you're someone that wants to search for food that's sugar-free, gluten-free, only vegan products, you can also search for that type of thing. But you do need to be a member. However, if you have the product with you at any time, you can always scan it and it will give you a rating. And it's free. There's no advertisements, so you don't have to worry about that. So it really is a great product to use and scan all the time. And you can always go back to your history to see exactly everything that you scanned, when you scanned it. So if you share that information with a friend that also eats the same thing, um, you can share it with them and show them this page. Any questions from anyone? It also works with makeup as well.
Hello?
Yes, you have a question?
Yes, it is.
I just read.
Oh, does I have a question? It also works with makeup and skincare products, Bath and Body Works, if anyone's familiar with that, teas, anything that you can really think of that has a barcode, it's going to probably scan it unless it's something that's not very popular, or things like fruits and vegetables, of course, cannot be scanned. Um, Cleaning products, no, it can't do that. But if it's something that you consume and it's processed, it most likely will be able to scan it.
May I ask a question? Can you hear me?
Yes.
What about vitamins
If the vitamin is
with a
usually,
barcode?
yeah, with a barcode and it's something frequent over the counter, it probably will be able to scan it.
Okay.
Only rarely I've seen some things that they haven't have a rating for it because no one has ever scanned it before. So it'll probably
Yeah.
tell you, thank you for scanning. We'll get back to you on that product.
Hmm.
So if it's like a vitamin that probably not a lot of people have used or interacted with this application, you may not get a rating on it.
Okay.
And then as you can see here, right, a lot of these things are locked because once again, I don't have a membership, so I can't freely look at different products and see the rating unless I have it with me. I would
Yeah.
have to have the barcode, but they give you like some things for free that you can look at, like soups, candies, and peanut butter. But as you can see, everything else is
Yeah.
grayed out because I didn't pay for the membership.
Oh, so vitamins aren't on that
Um,
among the free?
oh, if you have it with you and you have the barcode, it will be free. This is only like if you wanted to search for the name
Yeah.
without the barcode, it won't be free.
Yeah. Okay.
So for example, let's say like you like the cereal Fruit Loops, but you don't have it with you right now. You could search for it if you were a member,
Yeah.
but you would need the barcode.
Mm-hmm.
In the center, we kind of learned a lot about the different ingredients. Like there were many products that people brought in that were poor, like this toothpaste was
Yeah.
rated very low. You could, they shows you a picture of the type of toothpaste it
Mm-hmm.
is.
Wow.
The chapstick,
Wow.
someone brought this in that was rated very bad. Of course, the Rice Krispies and another type of. If you do want to download the app, right, you are going to have to create an account. So once you do download this app on your device, it is going to ask you for an email address and a password. So make sure you write that down. It doesn't ask for anything else, no credit card information, an address, nothing like that. And with that, you're able to scan whatever that you have right now in your pantry. You could go after the class today and scan things. And it was a very helpful class, especially in the sense that people realize, maybe I shouldn't be eating that product or using that product on my skin all the time, especially if anything is rated hazardous, right? It can be a good insight for you in the future.